podcast.
That is awesome. That is awesome. You know, it's funny that you mentioned experiment and a year commitment, because I've done the same thing with Founders Live, and specifically this event or this thing that we're doing, what's called Liven Up. Quite frankly, we don't know what it's going to turn into, right? But it's an experiment, and it's an experiment around the entrepreneurial energy that can be created by the various people around the world that are on this platform and will be on this platform and that care about entrepreneurship. And so I think it's awesome that you use those words, the same words, which is you probably started by like, I don't really know what this is going to do and what this is going to be, but I'm going to try it.
Yeah, that's exactly how I started it. I had very little guidance. In fact, back then there was not probably nearly even close to the resources there are today that are out there on how to start a podcast. Like today there's free resources out there that you can tap into to really get a podcast up and going and on the new and noteworthy list for iTunes. There wasn't that when I started. So mine was very organic. I kind of did it the old way, which has been fine. You know, my first episode had probably, I think it was 18 downloads or something like that. And now each episode gets out to like an average of 3,000 people. And I always like to use this example of, you know, I've got friends that are speakers, right? And most of them don't get speaking gigs where they're in front of 3,000 people. Maybe they're in front of 50 or 100 or maybe on a large scale 500.
Right.
But with a podcast, that's something I can control. I don't have to leave my office, and I get to leverage technology to really create content. And if it's valuable, and as I'm getting better as a podcaster doing something that I love to do, it expands and it grows, and I have the opportunity to be more strategic about it, much like you will with Founders Live and kind of the stuff that you're creating with that, which is an amazing platform.